Hello my dear viewers, you are most welcome and thanks for watching. Please don't fail to subscribe, like, share and hit the notification button so that you are notified whenever I upload a new video. So let's now jump into today's video. Tonight we have Senior 3 SESEMAT 2024 Item 2 Mukono region, and here is our item. It goes: a student who was doing personal revision in the library came across a drawing with letters Z, Q, R, X, T and W, which represent the elements though aren't usual symbols of the elements. This greatly puzzled him and needed assistance. And below here you can see our drawing, which is part of the periodic table. It's just part of the periodic table. We can say that this is group 2, meaning that this one is group 1, this is group 1. Then this gap is for the transitional metal elements. This is now group 3. Group 3. This could be group 4, group 5, group 6, group 7 and lastly group 8. Then we have the periods. This is group period 1, period 2, period 3, period 4 and then period 5. And now let's go to our tasks. So we have these letters in there. Put have Z, R, T, Q, X and then W. Task part A. As a learner of chemistry, assist the student to know Roman number 1, the category of elements Z, T and R. Give a reason for your answer. So we've seen that we cross check Z, T and R. That means T, Z and T then group 1, whereas R are in group 2. So we need to categorize these elements. Remember, I categorize them as metals or non-metals. And now since they are found in group 1 and 2, then they are metals. So we can say that elements Z, T and R are metals. Or somebody can say they are metallic elements. Then we give a reason. This is because they lose their outermost shell electrons in order to form ions. So that would be the first reason. Another reason could be that because they have less than 4 electrons in in their outermost energy levels. So we can now go to Roman number 2 of item 2 of our item. The term given to elements X and W and the trend in their reactivity. So we can cross check where do X and W belong. X and W belong to group 7. So which general name is given to that, or which term is given to those elements in group 7? So they are halogens. You can say that. They are halogens. Or somebody can say salt forming elements. The trend can say that their reactivity decreases down the group of the periodic table. X is more reactive than W. So we can now go to part B. Assist the student to know the condition is required for elements T and R to react with water. So cross check T and R. T is in group 1, whereas R is in group 2. T in group 1, whereas R is in group 2. So we compare or we talk about the conditions for them to react with water. You can say that both T and R react with cold water and steam. However, for R to react with steam, it must be heated first. Let's go to part C of our item. Suggest one use of an element in the same category like element X and W, so that he can appreciate the importance of chemistry in society. So we cross check X and W. X and W belong to group 7. So just give one use of the element that belong to that very group. So you can say that chlorine is used in water treatment as a disinfectant. That's one. Iodine iodine is used in photographic studios. Also said iodine is used to heal stroke treat wounds. So we now can go to part D, which is our last part of our item. Set one impact of the element Q on the environment and its mitigation. So first, what is Q? Q is in group 5. Group 5 of the periodic table. And Q is nitrogen. So what are the environmental effects of nitrogen? So we can say that it causes accumulation of algal blooms in water bodies, thus water pollution. This can be mitigated by physical removal of algae periodically from water bodies. And thanks for watching. We meet again in the next session. Goodbye.